Good day, my dear learners. I hope you're doing great. Welcome to our new video lesson. Before I introduce to you the lesson, let's have this activity first. This is what we call riddle. Are you familiar with riddle? Riddle is a statement, question, or phrase that has a double meaning. A riddle can also be described as a puzzle to be solved. Are you ready, my dear learners? Let's answer the first riddle. I'm tall when I'm young. I'm short when I'm old. What am I? Let's reveal the answer. Is the answer for the first riddle is candle. Did you get the correct answer? Good job. Second riddle. I am round and green, and when you cut me open, I am red. You eat me during summer. What am I? Let's have the answer for our riddle 2. The answer is watermelon. Third riddle. There are 4 letters in my name. I am the remainder when you divide 109 by 10. What am I? If you are good in math, I know that you can answer the riddle correctly because the answer is 9. The last riddle. I taste sweet and juicy. I smell fruity. I feel rough and wet. I look like a bumpy ball. What am I? Do you love citrus fruits? Well, the answer for the last riddle is also an example of a citrus fruit. Of course, it is orange. What have you noticed on the riddles? Have you noticed the highlighted words? You are right. Some of the highlighted words are sweet, juicy, round, short, young, wet, and tall. What do you call to these words? Correct. They are adjectives. What is your prior knowledge about adjectives? Maybe some of you say that adjectives are describing words. Well, you are correct. But did you know that adjectives are not only describing words? Let's define adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe or limit nouns or pronouns. As what I said, adjectives are not just describing words. They also limit nouns or pronouns. Adjectives answer the following questions. What kind? How many? Which one? And how much? These questions will help you in identifying adjectives in sentences. Let's have our sentence. Today is a warm day, with hundreds of birds chirping in the clear blue sky. Can you identify the adjectives in the sentence? What are those? Okay, so the first one is warm. Warm is an adjective describing the noun day, and it answers the question, what kind? What kind of a day? It's a warm day. Next adjective is hundreds. Hundreds limit the noun birds. It answers the question, how many? How many birds are chirping in the clear blue sky? The answer is hundreds of birds. Then we have the last two adjectives, clear and blue. Clear and blue both describe the noun sky. It also answers the question, what kind? What kind of a sky? It's a clear blue sky. Do you have questions so far? Please let me know. Type it down in our comment box. Now, let's get deeper in getting to know adjectives. Adjectives have two kinds. The first one is the descriptive adjectives, also known as the describing words, and the second kind is the limiting adjectives, which limit nouns or pronouns. Let's focus first on the first kind, which is the descriptive adjectives, or also known as the describing words. Under descriptive adjectives, we have proper adjectives. Proper adjectives are adjectives formed from proper nouns. In my previous video lesson, I discussed to you proper nouns and common nouns. And as a review, proper nouns give exact or specific names of persons, animals, places, things, ideas, and events. Their initial letters are capitalized. Proper adjectives are different from proper nouns in a sense that proper adjectives describe nouns. Okay, so I have here three different examples. We have the first one, Persian rug. Persian, the underlined word, is the proper adjective because it describes rug and it answers the question, which one or what kind. So which rug? It's a Persian rug. What kind of a rug? It's a Persian rug. So since it is a proper adjective, its initial letter should also be capitalized. Next example is the Philippine flag. Philippine here is a proper adjective because it describes flag. And also, it answers the question, what kind or which one? And its initial letter is capitalized. Next is Indian princess. Indian there is the proper adjective because it describes the noun princess. And it answers the question, which one or what kind? And of course, the initial letter is capitalized. Let's assess your understanding about proper adjectives. I have here three sentences. You need to pick out the proper adjectives and identify the nouns they describe. Let's begin. Number one, I want to eat in a Chinese restaurant. What do you think is the proper adjective in the sentence? Okay, so of course it's Chinese. Its initial letter should be capitalized since it is a proper adjective. And the noun it describes is restaurant. Aside from that, Chinese also answers the question what kind or what restaurant or which one, which restaurant. Number two, Rose wants to know the Filipino values. What is the proper adjective in the sentence? Okay, so it's Filipino. And the noun it describes is values. Filipino is a proper adjective. That is why we capitalize the initial letter. And it answers the question, what kind, and which one. In sentence number 2, we have there the subject Rose. Rose is a specific name of a woman. Rose is a proper noun. The difference between Filipino and Rose is, in Filipino, it is an adjective describing a noun, while Rose is just a specific name of a woman and not describing any noun. Next, and the last sentence, number 3. Filipinos are good at speaking English language. What is the proper adjective in the sentence? Okay, so it's English. And the noun it describes is language. Capital initial letter E because it is a proper adjective and it answers the question what kind or which one. Okay, so just like sentence 2, we also have here Filipinos as proper noun and not a proper adjective. We are now done with proper adjectives. Now let's move on the common adjectives. They are also under descriptive adjectives. They are also describing words. Common adjectives are not common nouns. Okay? Common adjectives are adjectives that express the ordinary qualities of nouns or pronouns. Here are the following examples. Soft, describing rug. So it expresses the ordinary quality of a rug, which is being soft. Next is colorful, common adjective describing the noun flag. Next, busy, common adjective describing the noun schedule. Again, common adjectives express the ordinary qualities of nouns or pronouns. They are not common nouns. Common adjectives also express either positive or negative emotions. Here are the following examples. Happy, glad, delighted, excited, sad, regretful, scared, and boring. Do you have question? If none, let's do this activity. Pick out the common adjectives, then identify the nouns or pronouns they describe. The first sentence. Colorful jeepneys fascinate tourists. What is the common adjective in the sentence? Okay, so of course it's colorful. It is a common adjective describing the noun jeepneys. Number 2, Bacoor is known for its delicious halo-halo in Digman. What is the common adjective in the sentence? Okay, so it's delicious, describing the noun halo-halo. The third sentence, I am happy to say that you should try the product. What is the common adjective in the sentence? Of course, it's happy. And the pronoun it describes is I. Happy is a common adjective that expresses emotion. Congratulations, my dear learners. You are now done with adjectives. Now, let's discuss another part of speech. Adverbs. What is an adverb? Adverb is a word that modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. My dear learners, always remember this. Adjective and adverb are both modifiers. Adjective describes or limits noun or pronoun, while adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb. There are different types of adverbs. Let's discuss the first one, adverb of degree. Adverb of degree answers the question how much or what extent. Here are the following examples of adverbs of degree. Quite, almost, nearly, enough, deeply, and extremely. On your right side, you can see the other examples of adverbs of degree. Let's now use them in sentences. The first one, it was an extremely sour lemon. What is the adverb of degree in the sentence? Correct. It's extremely. Extremely is an adverb of degree because it answers the question how much. How much is the level of lemon's sourness? It's extremely. Extremely is an adverb because it modifies the adjective sour. How did we know that sour is an adjective? Sour is an adjective because it describes the noun lemon. Second sentence, he worked very competently. What is the adverb of degree in the sentence? Quite confusing? Well, let's reveal the answer. The answer is very. Very is the adverb of degree. It answers the question to what extent or how much. It is an adverb because it modifies another adverb which is competently. How did we know that competently is an adverb? Competently modifies the verb worked. It answers the question how. How did he work? Competently. Again, very is the adverb of degree because it answers the question how much or to what extent. It is an adverb because it modifies another adverb which is competently. Second type of adverbs is the adverb of manner. Adverb of manner answers the question how. Here are the following examples. Cheerfully, strongly, disappointingly, admiringly, and obviously. On your right side, you can see the other examples of adverbs of manner. Let's use them in sentences. The first one, Juliana quickly showed her true feelings. What do you think is the adverb of manner in the sentence? Again, adverb of manner answers the question, how? All right. So, of course, the answer is quickly. Quickly is an adverb of manner because it answers the question, how? How did Juliana show her true feelings? Quickly. It is an adverb because it modifies the verb showed. Next sentence. Glenda washed the dishes noisily. What is the adverb of manner in the sentence? Of course, it's noisily. Noisily is an adverb of manner because it answers the question, how? How did Glenda wash the dishes? Noisily. Noisily is an adverb because it modifies the verb washed. Third type of adjectives is the adverb of certainty. Adverb of certainty expresses how certain or sure we feel about an action or event. Here are the following examples. Surely, definitely, absolutely, probably, clearly, and undoubtedly. Let's use them in sentences. John probably forgot to think before clicking the button. What is the adverb of certainty in the sentence? Of course, it's probably. Probably is an adverb of certainty because it expresses how certain or how sure we feel about an event or an action. It is an adverb because it modifies the verb forgot. Second sentence. She undoubtedly believed on what I said to her. What is the adverb of certainty in the sentence? Okay, so it's undoubtedly. It is an adverb of certainty because it expresses how certain or how sure we feel about an action or event. Undoubtedly is an adverb because it modifies the verb believe. The fourth type of adverbs is the adverb of opinion, or also known as opinion adverb. It gives emphasis on your responses and reactions. It modifies not only the verb, adjective, or another adverb, but it modifies the entire clause. Here are the following examples of adverb of opinion. Evidently, truly, really, truthfully, and obviously. Actually, the adverb of certainty is also considered as adverb of opinion because, just like adverb of opinion, adverb of certainty also gives emphasis on your responses and reactions. Other types of adverbs of opinion are from my view, to be frank, in fact, in my opinion, and without a doubt. Yes, you might be thinking that they are phrases. You are correct. These phrases can also be used as adverbs of opinion because they give emphasis on your responses and reactions. They also modify the entire clause. If ever you use them in your sentences, please write them at the beginning, followed by a comma to separate the clause. Let's use them in sentences. Number 1. In my opinion, you should be the winner. What is the adverb of opinion in the sentence? Of course, it's in my opinion. In my opinion is a phrase that is considered as an adverb of opinion because it gives emphasis on your reaction and also it modifies the entire clause, you should be the winner. It started the sentence and followed by a comma to separate the clause. Second sentence, without a doubt, you will succeed. What is the adverb of opinion in the sentence? The correct answer is without a doubt. Without a doubt is also a phrase that can be used as adverb of opinion. It modifies the entire clause, you will succeed. Aside from that, it gives emphasis on your responses or reactions. The third sentence, truthfully I can say that the pandemic will stay longer than expected. What is the adverb of opinion in the sentence? All right, it's truthfully. Truthfully is an adverb of opinion because it gives emphasis on your reaction about a certain topic. And it modifies the whole clause. I can say that the pandemic will stay longer than expected. This fifth type of adverbs is also a part of adverbs of opinion. The fifth type is the adverb of evaluation. It expresses the attitude of the writer or speaker about the information in the clause that follows. It modifies not only the adjective, the verb, or another adverb, but it modifies the entire clause, just like the adverbs of opinion. Here are the following examples: actually, hopefully, apparently, fortunately, unfortunately, and honestly. Let's use them in sentences. Number 1. Hopefully, everything will be fine. What is the adverb of evaluation in the sentence? Alright, it's hopefully. Hopefully is an adverb of evaluation because it expresses the attitude of the speaker about the information in the clause. Hopefully modifies the entire clause, everything will be fine. Second sentence, fortunately, he made it. What is the adverb of evaluation in the sentence? Okay, it's fortunately. Like hopefully, fortunately is an adverb of evaluation because it expresses the attitude of the speaker about the information in the clause. It modifies the entire clause, he made it. Do you have questions or clarifications? Please let me know. Type them down in our comment box. Let's have now the last activity in our video lesson. Rewrite the sentences, underline the adverb in each sentence, and write its kind on the blank provided for. Then, put an arrow to the word or to the clause it modifies. You may pause the video for you to rewrite and answer this activity. Once you are done, you may continue playing it. Alright, let's answer your work. Number 1, you are absolutely correct. The adverb is absolutely, and the word it modifies is correct. Actually, correct is an adjective. And the kind of adverb of absolutely is adverb of certainty. It expresses how certain or how sure we feel about an action or event. Number 2, he disappointingly nods at me. The adverb is disappointingly. It modifies the word nods, which is a verb, and its kind is adverb of manner because it answers the question, how? How does he nod at me? Disappointingly. Number 3, unfortunately, I lost my wallet. The adverb is unfortunately, and it modifies the whole clause, I lost my wallet. Its kind is adverb of evaluation because it expresses the attitude of the speaker about the information in the clause. Number 4, in fact, people need God. The adverb is in fact, and it modifies the whole clause, people need God. Its kind is adverb of opinion because it gives emphasis on your responses and reactions. The last item, you are extremely happy with the result. The adverb is extremely. It modifies the word happy, which is an adjective, and its kind is adverb of degree. It answers the question, how much or to what extent. Thank you very much, my dear learners, for staying with me. I hope that you learned and understood our lesson. For next week's video lesson, we are going to differentiate adjectives from adverbs. Again, thank you for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Have a good day ahead, my dear learners. Goodbye.